Rohit, welcome to Dubai. Welcome to Zee Connect.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, how does it feel to be back in Dubai this time?
I love Dubai and I love coming back here ever so often. It just feels like a home away from home, you know what I'm saying? Well, this time for the Indian expats in Dubai, they're doing this beauty pageant. This is the second season. Unfortunately, I missed the first one, so I'm here to make up for it.
Okay.
And Anul is a personal friend of mine. So when she invited me for this, I was very happy to be here. And like I said, I love Dubai, so any chance to get away.
So Rohit, tell me, you have stated somewhere that you were an accidental actor. So tell me, while you were growing up, was there another career that you wanted to pursue?
I never had any idea what I'm going to do career-wise because I was in college. But the reason I call myself an accidental actor is because I was studying to go abroad to do my MBA.
Okay.
And I wanted to study business, and that's what at that time I really wanted to do. And somehow, strangely, my visa got rejected. My visa to the US got rejected, and I had no other plan B. I've always said this, that don't ever have plan B because the guy up there has better plans for you. So my plan A was to do MBA, and when my visa got rejected, I sat for my Indian exams. And the day I was supposed to go for my group discussions to Symbiosis Pune, which is also a very stellar institute for business, I was with Kunal Kapoor, and he said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'm going to do MBA." He said, "Forget all that. Come join me."
Okay.
And I had no idea about advertising or anything like that. You know, I was absolutely fresh in Bombay. And I took the plunge, and I'm happy I did because within the year, I signed my first film. Within 2 years, I got Swabhiman. And the journey has been going on since then. So yes, I'm an accidental actor, but I'm very happy to be an accidental actor.
So your recent film, Verses of War, that's 32 minutes of excellence.
Thank you.
Tell me, how was it working on this film?
That is amongst my most favorite projects. Verses of War is very close to my heart. Imagine somebody coming to you and saying in the short film, and there are 2 roles, and I want you to play the Pakistani major. And I was like, it's very difficult, you know, because of this politicization of the issue, and of course the lines being drawn between these 2 countries. To play a Pakistani anything is always considered, oh God, how will people perceive me? You know, but for an actor, and especially at the stage I'm in, I wanted to take it up as a challenge. I knew that the role was mine. I knew that the Pakistani officer will come out shining, and which he does. So if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. I wanted people to hate him when he comes in, and then by the time the film gets over and by the time he creates this bond with Vivek's character, who's an Indian major, I think people fell in love with me. And I'm very happy I did the film the way I did because, how do I say this? It's probably my best work in my entire career. Not probably. It's my best work in my entire career. So, and I'm so glad Prasad came to me with it.
So Rohit, you have undergone a physical transformation, and we keep seeing your posts on Instagram. Those are actually very inspiring because you put up inspiring messages with them, you know. Anyone who doesn't feel like going to the gym someday can just look at those and they'll be motivated in a second. So tell me, was this transformation for a specific role or was it just a personal thing?
So mostly people think that I did it for Mumbai Saga because obviously John was in it, and John, you know, everybody knows how fit and how huge he is. But that's not the reason I started this transformation process. I did it personally. It was a personal thing. I was 49 years old at that time. And I said, I want to be the sexiest, fittest 50-year-old in India. And I've always been fairly healthy and fit. But for the last 3-4 years, I think I'd let myself go. I was enjoying my success. Kabil was a big hit. I was doing a lot of work on television as well and OTT. And I'd let myself go because the roles didn't demand it. Then I decided, no way, I got to be ready, you know. And see, this is a sign from God that I started getting ready, and Sanjay Gupta called me for Mumbai Saga. And he told me that it's John Abraham and you. And I said, oh my God. I mean, thank God I started the process 3 months before that, or I would not have been ready on time. But to answer your question, it was a personal thing. I did it for a personal reason to prove to myself that I can do it.
Yes.
And if I can do it, anybody can do it because I'm really lazy.
Your show Swabhiman completed 27 years, and
Yeah,
till date,
wow.
people remember you for playing the role of Rishabh Malhotra. Do you feel timeless?
Yeah, I'm forever grateful for Swabhiman. I'm forever grateful to Mahesh Bhatt. I'm forever grateful to Shobha De. These are the few people who have made me who I am, especially Mahesh Bhatt, who stood by me, who stood up for me because I had been rejected. I don't know whether you know the story or not, but I had been rejected for the role in Swabhiman. I was not cast for it. I was, in fact, I did 2 tests and I was rejected in both the tests. And the entire panel of directors, including ma'am, Shobha ma'am, they wanted somebody with more brevity and more gravitas. And I was very young. I was in, I was the MTV generation. MTV had just come into India. I used to wear rings even then, a lot more. I used to have like earrings. And ma'am said that, no, he's too yo. I want somebody like Monish Bell, younger. And I want somebody intense. And then Mahesh Bhatt actually drove till her house, which he would never do. There was quite a sizable distance. She lives in town in Mumbai. And he drove to her house and he told her that, you've cast everybody. 99% people you have cast. This boy I want to cast. And I take responsibility. And he did. And thank God he did, because it made me an actor. It gave me the pedestal to stand on so that I could wish for more, work for more. And I'm forever grateful, like I said, to the love of all these countless people and the next generation who continue seeing me. So I think the magic of Swabhiman is self-sustaining and it's timeless, like you said. And I'm grateful for that. And because I'm not being humble. I had nothing to do with the success or Rishabh Malhotra because I didn't know acting. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what to do, how to look. I just used to read my scenes and go on the set and perform whatever I could. So the success was given to me on a platter. I didn't really work for it.
So tell me, in this entire journey that you've had so far, what are the landmarks?
So landmark, my very first show was a landmark, roaring success, Swabhiman. Swabhiman is the reason I'm still here after 25 years. Being an outsider, it's very difficult to get the kind of roles that we really want. People often ask me, sir, आपकी struggle क्या है? मेरी struggle ये है कि I'm still pursuing or trying to work hard to get the kind of roles I think I deserve as an actor. Has anybody ever said that Rohit Bose Roy is a bad actor, or is an average actor, or he can't act? None of the above. What is the reason that they don't give me films? That's one answer I've never been able to give anybody. Journalists like you, critics, I've never been able to answer. So all I want to say is that I will keep working hard at my craft. I know I'm not bad. I feel that the journey, the struggle is non-ending. It's infinite. Till life is there, struggle will remain.
So many people don't know that you've lived in Ahmedabad for a large part of your life.
Yeah, you've done a lot of research.
Yeah. And in fact, now you're even doing a Gujarati film.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
No, actually, I've done a Gujarati film before this called IMA Guju. IMA stands for the Indian Military Academy, but also IMA Guju. And I won, believe it or not, the International Dada Saheb Film Festival Award for that. I've done 5 language films in the last 1.5 years. I've done a Gujarati film, I'm doing a Bengali film, I've done 2 Hindi films, Mumbai Saga and Forensic. I've done a British film.
So many languages.
Yep.
Wow.
Which is going to now premiere on the 23rd of September. And I'm playing the central lead in that British film. And I've done a Kannada film which just released. So 5 languages.
So tell me, what's next for you?
So, like I said, I'm going to be finishing now my Bengali film that gets over. I've just started shooting for another Hindi film called Control, which is being presented by Jayanti Lal Gada of Pen Industries. I'm playing the main antagonist in that, the guy who controls everything. So that's something that I'm doing. I'm also doing a show on Hotstar with my dear friend Ruchi Narayan. I've been wanting to work with her since my Plus Channel days, and now I've got the opportunity to work with her. It also has Raveena Tandon in it.
Okay.
So we are cast opposite each other. Very interesting role. And these 2 are going to be my last acting assignments unless something tremendous comes my way.
Okay.
Next 2 years is devoted to making sure that the script I've written sees the light of day and it's released in cinemas. It's a cinematic treat, if I can say it myself. It's a really lovely film about love.
It's been such a pleasure talking to you, Rohit. Wish you all the very best for all the work that you're doing and all the work that we will see coming from you in the future.
Thank you very much.